after I made that Versace Platform order, I needed to get something similar. I was so disappointed that they didn't work out for me, so I've been on the hunt for something that has the same vibe. So I picked up a few shoes and I wanted to share them with you. I do have pretty large feet, so I am usually a UK size 9 or 10. It depends on the shoe and the fit. So we'll start with the ones that are probably most similar to the Versace ones, and they are these. Ooh, I love these. The colour's not really transferring exactly as they are in real life. They're looking really orange on camera, but they're a bit of like a neon pink, like a neon orangey pink. And you can see it's got like the platform heel, and then it's got this little tie that goes around the ankle. These are called the ASOS DESIGN NYX High Platform Heeled Sandal in orange. Oh, it describes it as orange, but there is like a pink neon undertone. So these really just had me thinking of spring and summer. I know I might be a bit early, but they really just kind of got me in the mood for the changing season. I don't think it's something that I would wear in winter, but definitely a pair of sandals that I would wear in the summer and the spring. And I don't think that there's any problem in getting prepared. So I picked these up. I think that they're a 4-inch heel. They are pretty high, but they do feel quite comfortable because of the platform at the front. I really love ankle details on shoes, so that was definitely a win. It's not stretchy or anything, but it did feel really comfortable. And then it's open-toed. It's a bit square at the front as well, and open-toed at the front. I did feel comfortable in these. I picked them up in a UK size 10. I did get all of the shoes today from ASOS, so the price was pretty reasonable as well. I think that they were about £20, but I will put links in the description and on the screen so you guys can see. Don't really have much grip at the bottom, but there is a little bit on it. The only thing that I would say to watch out for is probably the finish on them. There is no elastication over the front, but it did feel quite comfortable. However, if you have wider feet, I would suggest probably picking these up in the wide section. I think they do come in wide as well, so that might be worth trying out first, just because there's no elastication up the front. But these I love, and I love the colour. They're very extra, but I love them. So most times when I'm going out with friends, or like I'm going to brunch or dinner or something like that, I usually tend to go for a heel that isn't too high. I'm not the best high heel walker. I never have been, so, and I'm quite tall, so I try to kind of find heels that aren't so kitteny, although kitten heels have been growing on me, but I think I'm not 100% there yet. So not necessarily like kitten heels, but just something that's a bit lower than 4 inches I usually tend to be drawn to. So ASOS had these really nice, I thought they were so unusual, and I picked them up in the khaki because I thought it would be a lovely transitioning colour, something I can really wear all year round. So they are square toed. Square toes are still in. I do have another pair of cream shoes from ASOS, and I know like the square toe is not really everybody's zhuzh, but it is very like Bottega inspired. And then the heel is kind of bent, which I think is nice because although the heel is not high, it kind of makes it look not just like a kitten heel, it just looks a bit more fashiony, you know, a bit more stylish, which I really like. So it was the heel that sold me, and I always like shoes that kind of tie up the leg and stuff. So I liked all of the ties around the front, around the toe. These are super, super comfortable. They also have them in black. I wasn't sure. I was like in two minds whether I should get the black or get this color, but I think that this, I already have black kind of low heels, and I don't have this color, so I thought that this would be really nice to wear it with jeans with a nice blouse. I think it would look really nice. I am pregnant at the moment, so I thought also that they'd be handy if I ever go out. If I ever go out between now and the time I give birth, this might be a nice comfy heel for me to wear because it's not too high. So I love these, so cute. I definitely suggest if you guys are looking for like on-trend shoes, that ASOS is a perfect place to go. They go up to, they've kind of extended the sizing now, so they go up to like a UK size 11, which is pretty high and equivalates to like a US size 14, I think. Women's 14. So next I have a pair of clear heels. Now when clear heels were really popular, I wasn't able to pick up a pair. I just couldn't find any in my size. So when I saw these come up on ASOS, I thought that I would pick them up anyway, just because I know that the kind of clear heel phase has kind of ended, but I do feel like when you put them on, they're kind of just neutral, so they can go with anything. So anyway, I picked up these, and they are called the ASOS DESIGN Norton Clear Barely There Heeled Sandal. Now, I'm just slightly disappointed by these shoes, unfortunately. I thought that they would be a bit shorter heel, and because the heel is quite thin, you know, it's not the thinnest, but it is on the thinner side, I just felt uncomfortable in them. And actually, I also felt quite uncomfortable around the front as well. Around this bit felt quite tight. There is no give in it, and I can just imagine with a bit of heat, a bit of rubbing, or if it's hot outside, I'm just gonna get loads of blisters. So I didn't quite like that. I do really like the way it ties around the ankle, and they do, as the name says, they do pretty much look like you're not wearing anything on your feet, which I really like. It's just the fit of them that wasn't really good for me. I just don't think I'll be able to walk much in these, if at all. So if you are pretty good in heels, I think that these would be fine. I'm sure these were on offer. You know, you can wear them with anything, so you can't really go wrong with them. The next pair of shoes I have are a pair of boots. I've been seeing Rick Owens boots everywhere. I'll put in a picture of them, and I think that they're so cool. They really remind me of a pair of shoes that my granddad had in the 70s. So when I saw these, I thought that I might try them out, especially because I can wear them this season and they're not too high for me to wear whilst I'm pregnant. I wanted a pair of ankle boots that were not flat, because I already have a few flat ones, but not too high so that I'm uncomfortable. So I picked up these, and they are called the ASOS DESIGN Ready Platform Sock Boots in black. So I actually really like them. They're really comfortable. The only thing that I'm not 100% happy with is the fact that they don't really hug my ankles. But that's like a problem that I've had all my life. I've got really slim ankles, so fitted boots tend to sag around my ankles. I would have really liked it if they kind of sucked up my legs, or, you know, held onto my legs. But I think with a pair of jeans tucked in, or a pair of trousers tucked in, I think it will be fine. You can see that it is platformed, but it's not super high, which I like. So it kind of feels just like, not a wedge, but like a full platform. I can't remember what they're called, instead of a heel. It does also have like a square toe. Definitely a trendy pair of shoes. So I thought that these might be cool to just add a bit of zhuzh to my outfit, to my maternity outfits. And I believe that they were on offer, so they weren't too expensive. So I definitely think that these are worth checking out. So next I have a pair of shoes that I wouldn't usually go for actually, but I believe that this colour was on offer, so I thought I would just try them out, and they were a fail, guys. They were a fail. They're these shoes. They remind me of very adult shoes. So I thought I could be, I don't know, like bougie at a dinner or a restaurant or something, with a pair of wide leg pants and a nice blouse and these underneath. That was the vision. However, I just can't fit my feet in them. I get stuck around here. They're very narrow at the front. Balenciaga have a pair of shoes that are like super pointy, that to the point where, you know, there's no real point of the point other than for style. You can't get your feet, you can't get your toes down the front. So these are kind of similar in that sense. Your toes are probably only gonna go to about here before it gets too narrow. They are quite soft, so I'd imagine that if you are able to get them on, that they'll be okay. There is a little bit of elastication at the back, and then there's this quite nice chain detail around the ankle, which I think is what really made me get them, to be honest. This kind of styling at the ankle. But I can totally understand why they were on offer, and they're going back. The heel's fine. It's not super high, which I liked, but not kitten either. So I think these are probably like 3-inch heels. So I think if I was able to comfortably get them on around the front, that the heel height would have been fine. So these were unfortunately a fail. I'm not sure that I like the colour either, so yeah, these are no. Next I have another pair of platforms, and these also come in a brown colour, which I'm totally in love with. They just didn't have my size, so I wasn't able to pick them up. But I picked them up in black. They're these black strappy sandals, and they've got a square toe at the front, and you can see the platform is pretty high. I had trouble with these as well, guys. I think for the prices that they're selling their shoes at, you aren't always guaranteed like a super good fit. So it definitely was too tight for me around here, and I have narrow feet, but it was still too tight for me around here. These straps are not flexible. Although you can see that they kind of thread through to here, you can't move them, so they're stuck in place. I wasn't able to get my foot into them entirely. So unfortunately, these are also a fail. These are also a fail. I think if you have your eyes on these, definitely go up a size just for comfort. I was able to kind of like squeeze my feet in. It definitely isn't a way that I'd be able to wear these because of the discomfort that I'd get around here. So I don't know, maybe my feet are a bit swollen. I don't think they are. My feet look pretty unswollen. I was thinking maybe because I'm pregnant, maybe they're a bit swollen, but I don't think they are. I just think it's just the cut of the shoes. So definitely go up a size in these. I think that they are beautiful shoes, guys. So I think they're definitely worth checking out. So I've managed to pick up a few nice shoes to add to my wardrobe. I'm really excited to get this baby, to get these babies out so that I can definitely strut around in a platform this summer. I hope this video was helpful. I know it's really hard. Trust me, I know it's really hard to find shoes that are stylish and trendy when you have bigger feet. So I've managed to kind of figure out a technique. And ASOS is definitely a place to check out. They have new shoes pretty much every day, and I'm sure that you'll be able to find something that kind of fits your style. If you found this video helpful or enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. I do have another video about trendy heels that I'll link here for you guys to check out. I'm sure that quite a few of those shoes are still available, so definitely worth checking out. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.